Welcome back, trainers. I have another great shoutcast for you today. Ripley has submitted some more battles. He is using the #1 team in the Great League, which is Swampert, Pidgeot, and Noctowl. His opponent switches to Meganium. He switches to a Noctowl. Gonna get to a Sky Attack, but he does get beat to move, but that's fine. Noctowl's gonna take all these moves like a champ. And guys, support a fellow content creator. Ripley has some amazing battles. Check out his channel. Send him a follow right here. And dude, Meganium is very tanky, but it's going to be able to go down. And I think Ripley's plan here is, it seems he's going to go ahead and farm down, gets a ton of energy. Now the opponent is thinking of what they're going to bring back. They bring back the Galvantula. Going to go ahead and do a Sky Attack right here, and he should be able to get to one more before he goes down. Yes, he gets to one more, and now Galvantula gets a slight farm, but not really. It won't matter too much. Ripley brings in the Swampert back, does a Hydro Cannon, and I don't think the opponent's going to shield here. They actually catch it onto an Umbreon, so Ripley brings out his Pidgeot. This should just be a foul play right here. So great catch right there, preserving the health on his Swampert. He's going to go ahead, looks like he's going to go for the Feather Dance. So we'll lower the attack move. I wonder if he's trying to do a bait here, because I think the opponent still has one more shield. And they do have one more shield. He's able to get the bait there, and he has two shields. Almost able to get the 2 shield flex there, but it has to use the shield here. And guys, if you guys like the content, please leave a like and consider subscribing. It really does help the channel grow. Ripley gets to the Brave Bird, takes out the Galvantula, and now immediately swaps to the Swampert, does a Hydro Cannon, and that's good. Oh, I thought that was going to get it, but I forget how bulky Umbreon is. I was going to say that's a good game right there, but nope. He still has a little bit, and he should actually be able to farm from this range. So uses the last shield, and yeah, he ends up farming the Umbreon down here, and that's a good game. On to the next battle. We got Swampert against Skarmory. This is perfect. This is in a great lead. Gonna go ahead and get to the Hydro Cannon. Farms a little bit more, and I think he actually, oh, okay, I thought it was a CMP type, but no, I think the game lagged there for a bit. Takes the first Sky Attack. And I think now he's built up to maybe 2 Hydro Cannons, so it looks like he's probably going to go back to back. He ends up actually swapping to his Noctowl here. The opponent hasn't swapped. I don't think Ripley's, no, he doesn't shield here. So he's playing very well. Doesn't choose to use a shield right there. Gonna go ahead and do a Sky Attack here. So I wonder if he could, I know the Shadow Ball would have done more damage, but wow, okay, surprisingly that did a lot more damage than I thought. So he farms down after throwing the Sky Attack. The opponent brings the a Swampert, and this is really good because now his Noctowl has a ton of damage. The opponent uses its first, I think that's his first shield, and gonna go ahead and do a Sky Attack. Does an incredible amount of damage, brings the Swampert to half health, and now I'm pretty sure, okay, so uses the shield, okay, that's fine. Uses the shield, is it gonna be able to get to another Sky Attack? Okay, never mind. So now he's forced to let he could use a double shield, but that would have put him in a really bad position, so he just chooses to get the Noctowl down. I wonder if he was trying to catch a move there. He's definitely gonna have to use the shield right here. And I think from right here, he's just going to have to farm down. He's going to farm down perfect. The Swampert doesn't get to another move. And this is just looking amazing. He's just going to go ahead. I mean, he could honestly done Brave Bird back to back. But gets the last shield with the Feather Dance. Weakens the Tropius even more. And now it's going to go ahead and nuke the Tropius with this Brave Bird. Another good game. On to the next match. We got Swampert against Machamp. Ripley switches out after getting just a little bit of energy there. The opponent goes into a Dragonite. Almost has back-to-back Sky Attacks. Just needs a little bit more energy. Gets to another Sky Attack. Doesn't seem like the Dragonite has actually thrown a move yet. But this Dragonite definitely has a lot of energy right here. And I think, okay, so Ripley's going to decide to invest the shield right here. Could have gone down, but it doesn't seem like he wants to, now that he's really invested into it, uses double shield. Seems like he just wants to win shield at this point. Win switch advantage, I mean. Now he's going to do Sky Attack. And from this range, this should be enough to be able to take out the Dragonite. And it is. The opponent brings out a Clefable. And so Ripley, I wonder if he's going to use a Pidgeot. He might actually, he goes into his Pidgeot. And he might actually end up just going Brave, like just straight Brave Bird from this range. And this should be able to just take out this Clefable right here. Boom. And it does take out the Clefable. Now he brings in the Swampert, is going to go ahead and catch a Cross Trap right here. Oh, wow. Okay, wow. So it caught the Rock Slide. My bad. So it caught a Rock Slide. Really great catch on Ripley's part. Gonna go ahead and do a Hydro Cannon here. Okay. Live at 1 HP, farms it now with a Mud Shot. On to the next game, you got Swampert against a Mandibuzz. Mandibuzz is a super tanky Pokemon. I actually haven't seen Mandibuzz too much. I really haven't seen him too much play. Gonna get that Hydro Cannon and now switches on to his Noctowl. This is gonna be a foul play. This is fine. These are two bulky Pokemon. Now the opponent's gonna use another foul play. And I'm surprised that his opponent hasn't switched. Okay, they finally switch. We're able to have an Aromatisse, and now Ripley's gonna go ahead and do a Sky Attack. And I wonder if he undercharged there on purpose. Now he's gonna go ahead and do another one, and judging by since the other one was undercharged, this one should actually take it out. Yep, takes it out. Oh wow, okay, never mind. So it lives by 1 HP, but the Swampert gets a Mud Shot, so gets a little bit of energy there. Gets to a Hydro Cannon, but I think he's gonna need one more to be able to take out this. Yeah, gonna need one more to take out the Mandibuzz. Decides to bring in the Pidgeot, and from right here, I think he's just gonna go ahead and farm down most likely. Yeah, I don't think they should be able to get to another. Okay, they do get to one more move, so he decides to shield here to preserve health onto this Pidgeot. The opponent still has 2 shields, so right here, this is a great bait right here. It's gonna go ahead and do Feather Dance, and this weakens the opponent's attack too. The opponent is just, wow, a savage and reads the bait. And from this point, Ripley is going to have to do a Brave Bird because he's only going to be able to get to one more move before the Swampert gets to another Hydro Cannon. The opponent shields that one, and darn it, he just couldn't get to another move. He's not going to invest another shield right here. The opponent does. And now he brings in his Swampert, and he should be, oh man, he could have just thrown it right there, but that's okay. That's still fine. He should be able to just get a ton of energy right here. Farms, look at that. Mud Shots a Mandibuzz. Swampert Mud Shots the Mandibuzz, and now he has the back-to-back, which is perfect. Now he just has, the opponent realizes he's not going to win, concedes the match. On to the next game. We got Swampert against a Runerigus. This is a perfect lead right here. They catch a Hydro Cannon, but they catch it on a Swampert, which honestly isn't a good catch at all. But hey, the opponent just, maybe they experienced some lag there, and now Ripley is going to go ahead and straight to the nuke. He's going to go ahead and Earthquake, almost takes it out. And now he's going to go ahead and catch a move. Was this, I was about to say, watch you catch an Earthquake. It was a Hydro Cannon. But man, what a great move, preserving that health on that Swampert. And now they reveal that they actually have a Macargo. And that's another Pokemon that I haven't seen. And the Shadow Ball does a huge amount of damage. And now I think, yeah, Ripley's just going to let this go down. And I'm pretty sure he's going to bring back the Swampert and just get a huge amount of farm. Probably get over a... I doubt he's going to shield this. Doesn't need to shield this. Oh, wow. But it's an overheat. And he's forced to actually switch at this point. And now he doesn't use a shield because this could actually just be a rock. Okay, wow. So it's running Rock Tomb. Normally, I forget what the other move that increases your attack. But at this point, he's going to have to definitely invest in a shield. And I hope he can still pull out this match. He does have 2 shields left. And I think the opponent, does it have any more shields? Has 1 more shield too. Right here, he's going to go ahead and bait right here. Going to go ahead and do the Feather Dance. Will the opponent use its last shield? They don't use their last shield. This trainer is insane. And I think from this point though, I think Ripley might be able to farm down. Can he farm down? The opponent brings back the Macario, and the Swampert does have, I think it has a Hydro Cannon already loaded. So it's going to go ahead and knows he can't farm down, gets to a Hydro Cannon, and this is going to be very close. Let's see if Ripley can pull out this match. This Swampert is going to go down. Oh no, can he do it? Oh, and he can, because Rodriguez is throwing not very effective fast moves. On to the next match. Swampert against a Jellicent. You're going to have to go straight Earthquake right here. I'm pretty sure he's going to do Earthquake and then just dip out here. But man, Bubble Beam can be so frustrating. Honestly, that's exactly why I hate going against Jellicent and against Mantine right now. Haven't seen too many Jellicents either. Right here, this Hydro Cannon isn't going to be enough to take it out. But he can actually, might even choose to farm down. Doesn't shield here, thinking it's probably going to be another bubble. And it is another bubble. And right here, he's going to choose to farm down. Oh, man, just needed that one bit. But from at this point, I thought it might have been a Shadow Ball. Going to go ahead and preserve a Swampert for later. Brings in Noctowl. And now the opponent brings in an Ariados. So you got to think, are they double weak to Noctowl in the back? Going to go ahead and take that first cross poison. And Ripley now is going to go ahead and do a Sky Attack. Almost built up to a second one. The opponent shields there, so I'm thinking they have to be weak for sure in the back. Gonna be a lunge right here. Trying to weaken this Noctowl as much as it can. This Sky Attack should still be able to take it out though. Definitely should be able enough to take out. And they shield again. What in the heck did they have? I think, and then Ripley's gonna go ahead and let this move go through. Might just be a lunge, and it isn't a lunge. I think he's gonna, I'm surprised he didn't switch there. That's fine though, because the Swampert should still have a good amount of energy. So I think he's gonna go swap into, but actually no, this is double flyer. This is a double flyer team. So he's gonna go ahead and do Earthquake. And I'm pretty sure once he brings back in the Pidgeot, that opponent is just gonna GG, bro. I don't think they're gonna stick around, but they are. Hey man, kudos to the trainer. Decides to play to the last bell. Gonna go ahead and do a Psychic, and now they're just gonna go ahead and end the game there. So they ended up stopping. Now on to the next match. We got Swampert, Clefable. Guys, if you stuck around to this point, thank you so much. Keep on watching, because that way you can learn the team even more. And I think Ripley even has so check out Ripley's video, because he also demonstrates this team as well. Now the opponent ends up switching, and because the Noctowl runs Shadow Ball, this is perfect. They actually switch in the Hypno. That was a huge misplay on the opponent there. They're probably running like Ice Punch, Thunder Punch though, so I think that's why Ripley goes ahead and shields right there. He might be able to farm down, because it looks like, I think this is Confusion, but dang, they do get to move. So at this point, Ripley does have to go ahead and invest a second shield. Doesn't want to lose all this energy on this Noctowl. Gonna go ahead and do a Sky Attack right here. Onto the Clefable. This would definitely take it out. Another Sky Attack right here. And they might be weak against flying in the back, because look at that, they're shielding again. And knocked, oh no. Almost had enough to get to another move. Unfortunately, Noctowl goes down. Swampert gets Moon Blasted, but the Pidgeot's gonna be able to farm down this Clefable. And they have a Wish Cache on the back. The only hard thing about this is they might actually be running Blizzard. I have seen the moveset, but Wish Cache running that moveset. Hopefully it's not that, because it was farming for a while, and it is the Blizzard. Oh man, I almost wonder if right there, I don't know if Brave Bird would have been enough to just take him out though. And he lives 1 HP in a dream. Let's go. I was like, man, all these close matches. So this team is like coming down to the wire in some of these matches, and as you can see, it's just so good. Right here, the opponent switched onto a G-Fist, so it is a hard counter. But it's actually not a hard counter. It's actually not too bad. You are able to bring the G-Fist to the red with no shields, and then you can just easily farm down probably with the Swampert. So we're gonna go looks like they're trying to use a shield there. Gonna go ahead and do a Sky Attack. So this is probably just a bait right here. And this, wow, this trainer must be really weak to a Noctowl in the back. And see, that's the crazy thing about this, because when you're running double flyer, when played correctly, dude, you can just align the Pokemon just perfectly. For all we know, there's probably like a Medicham in the back. Oh, and the G-Fist lives with just 1 HP, and it needs to win switch advantage, so it goes ahead and gets Mudshots down. And look at that, guys. Look at that, guys. There you have it. The Medi in the back did not want to face a Noctowl, but they don't know. There's a Pidgeot in the back waiting for them. Ripley is going to go ahead and do Earthquake right here. It's going to do a huge amount of damage. Gonna be able to just farm all the way down from this range. He's not going to go ahead and shield us. What is it going to be? It's a power-up punch. Perfectly played. It's an Azumarill on the back. This is going to be... because there's no shield, this is actually going to be a lot better. Going to go ahead and make sure lowers this attack in case it might be a potential Ice Beam. Definitely going to... okay, I thought he would actually shield this. Let's see how much... oh, okay. It does a pretty good amount, but he's actually still pretty safe here, so he gets a little bit more energy. And Azumarill is so bulky, so let's see if this Braver takes it out, and he just lives, just barely lives. Can he get to another? Oh, realizes he's not going to be able to get to another move, so swaps out to the Swampert. It's going to be able to take care of the rest of this match. Boom, Mandy goes down. I think there's a couple more matches left, and dude, Nidoqueen has like become extinct lately. I don't know if you guys ever since that it's been nerfed, I haven't been running into it. So the opponent swaps to the Obstagoon. Ripley's able to get a Hydro Cannon right here, and he might actually end up swapping, preserving it for the Nidoqueen. and he does. Now he brings in an Octow, which is a pretty, from this range, is going to be able to comfortably take out this Obstagoon. Going to need 2 Sky attacks, but that's fine. Hopefully this Obstagoon doesn't get the boost, because then it definitely gets difficult. Going to go ahead and get to a Sky attack. And will he be able to get to outpace it to a move? Doesn't. I invest a shield here, and he's most likely from this range might actually just farm down. And yep. Ah, oh, dang. So now he is forced to use a second shield. So close to almost was able to farm all the way down. They bring back Nidoqueen. And I think the opponent has, I think, 1 more shield left. Gonna go ahead and do the Sky attack. Now he's gonna throw the Shadow Ball before he goes down. And then he's definitely just gonna go ahead, once the Noctowl goes down, he's gonna go ahead and bring back the Swampert. The opponent reads it, so they bring their Politoed. And Politoed is just so spammy. This should just be the Weather Ball, but it gets to move so quickly. I wonder if he's gonna use a Feather Dance first, or if he's just gonna go straight Brave Bird. No more shields on any side, and it's just coming so close to the wire right here. Knows he has to do Brave Bird because this Politoed is just gonna get to move so quickly. Boom, is enough to take it out. The Nidoqueen comes back, and oh, it's gonna become very close because now this Nidoqueen has a lot of energy, but Ripley already had the Hydro Cannon set up, and this, boom, easily takes the next match. So this team is so good, guys. Like, I think I just have to invest Candy onto Pidgeot, and then I could be able to use it. So it definitely looks like a great option to use right now. Ripley's gonna almost get to 2 Hydro Cannons, and now is gonna throw. And will they CMP on this one? I wonder if this was I think was CMP. We're gonna find out right now. It wasn't. Now he brings in Pidgeot, and this might be a Brave Bird because I don't think he's thrown a move, and I think that's why Ripley designed his shield. And it's a Flash Cannon, man. Okay, gonna go ahead and do. He could have done the Brave Bird, but it's just gonna go ahead and just weaken his attack. And I think from this range, he's definitely. It's gonna be hard to farm it down because it's being resisted right now. Let's see, and chooses to do the Brave Bird. I was like, yeah, it's gonna take too long. I mean, could have done the Feather Dance and then maybe try to farm down, but it's gonna just take too long. The opponent brings in the Bastiodon, and you wanted to go down as fast as possible too. So using the Brave Bird there was good. The Swampert could easily take this move, but he shields. It probably wants to preserve just a bit more health onto that Swampert, and it's an Escav in the back. So this should still be a pretty good matchup because normally what they run, Escav has Drill Run. They even have Acid Spray, so most likely running Acid Spray and Drill Run. Gonna go ahead and do the Sky attack right here. So they're definitely gonna go ahead and probably do another. I forget what that move is called, but they're definitely running Drill Run. So they're gonna go ahead and use. Oh wow, and Escav isn't very tanky, so goes down, and should be able to just get to the Earthquake. And this is a good game right here. And I believe this is the last game. And this is going to wrap up all these matches, guys. So thanks again. If you guys watched the whole video, I really appreciate it, guys. Make sure to check out Ripley's channel. I'll see you guys on the next one.